My stick figure would be a little bit better, but
Hello, everybody.
actually,
We are back. We're back with Cthulhu-Goo, based on the 7th edition Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. This is episode 5 from the module Amidst the Ancient Trees. My name is Lucas. This is Lucasgvariety, and my mom gave me permission to kill all my players tonight. So, without further ado, I will turn it over to Dustin for the recap, and we'll go back to the picture of last time to tie it all together with a nice, neat, blood-red bow. Dustin?
When do you want me to talk?
Now.
Now's good.
Talk now.
Now's good time. Good timing.
Is now good?
Yes. Go.
Waiting for the signal, guys.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away for a minute.
Oh, okay. So last week, our plucky adventurers stumbled into.
hey, hold
the
on,
la-
I'm not ready.
Okay, I'll
can you
wait.
give me a couple minutes?
Yep.
Oh, I'm just gonna mute Dan
I
right
hate
now,
you
so
all.
it'll be good. And Kurt. Everyone's muted.
I'm
Dem, are
back,
we ready?
Yes, please go.
Dem, we're ready. Are we ready, Dem?
Yes.
Okay. Kurt, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. I don't care if Lucas is ready. So last week, our plucky adventurers stumbled upon the lair of the baddie guys, and crazy guy number one named Cletus, just like John Yokel, who the hell knows, started shooting at our amazing, charismatic, and extremely wealthy protagonist, while his foolish sidekicks decided to engage at close range, almost got killed, and then shot the perpetrator in the face.
There was
Oh.
definitely face shooting.
No.
Face shootings.
Eugene Clayton was the guy on the tree. Sidney Harris was the guy inside. Sidney Harris shot Dyer in the head.
Yeah.
I think.
That was awesome.
I think Thomas.
I'm sure
I think Thomas put one right through his chest.
I'd put a couple through him, I believe.
Yeah, one and then two.
Ending on a notable cliffhanger, we discovered that the girl name
Jane.
Jane has been double kidnapped. Kidnapped from the kidnappers.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's a double kidnapping. You hardly
And
ever
our
see
adventurers have absolutely no leads. And we are now in the cabin from that Evil Dead movie.
It
We
kind
have
of
And
looks
the
like
Necronomicon is going to make the trees come alive and probably rape Kurt.
that. Only the ancient trees.
It's very likely.
So there we go.
But what happens this time? Only time will tell.
Okay.
Very good.
But the information provided in this podcast is designed to provide helpful information only and is for entertainment purposes. It is not meant to be used, nor should it be used, to diagnose or treat any medical condition. For diagnosis or treatments of any medical problem, please consult your physician.
Tired, Dustin.
The individuals on this broadcast are not responsible for any specific health or allergy needs that you may require. So please, don't contact us. We are not here to help you.
Right. That's good, the little PSA there.
Perfect. Dyer, what do you say?
Hmm?
So the other three are looking.
Dyer-
The
Dyer
other three are
left
looking
the
at the
ability
Duke
to
while he
speak.
rattles off this weird, this weird rant at nobody in particular. As it's about, I would say, what is it, like 10? Maybe it's like 10 in the morning or so. I can't remember. It's late morning. Getting to be on late morning on day
Late
three.
morning,
Day 3.
Agent Highbrook murdered a man.
Jesus freaking stop. Stop doing that.
Anyway,
Freaking me out, man.
well, it's one of those days. Anyway, so yeah, I think. Oh, also, The Duke was searching around inside, and he found under loose floorboard, under the cot,
That's true.
a very large bag of money. Well, a bag
I
of
found the money.
The
The
money.
ransomed money.
ransomed money.
Double kidnapping. No money taken.
Sydney was claiming
Why would a sweet young girl be double kidnapped?
Mm-hmm.
Because money is clearly not their motive.
So,
Dyer, can you track her?
Use your hound dog properties.
oh yeah, you have a dog with you. That's good to always remember.
I can fail a tracking roll and try to track her.
Okay.
Is your dog a hound dog?
No, he is.
As a lawman, you should have a hound dog.
He's like a black lab.
Haven't you seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Hound dog.
This is like 19 diggity 2 or something.
I guarantee there were hound dogs then.
That's
They
fine,
weren't
but I don't
they
have
weren't
one.
invented in the late 80s. I tell you.
He's a very important, like, special needs. I need him. He's my friend.
You know,
He
lab-
likes me. I have a burned face.
Labs are still hunt dogs.
Service dog.
Right. Can we
they were
try to track the girl? Or
I did.
And you failed?
I did not.
Oh, I didn't look. I just assumed.
Yeah, no. See, if you go pessimistic, you have a better chance at succeed.
okay, sweet. So, help us out here, Lucas.
I'm just
How
waiting.
does that work?
I'm just reading ahead while I'm letting you guys talk and everything. It's all good.
He's trying to figure the story out.
Yeah. I've watched the story
all
and I've read it.
Dyer tracks a little bit and he looks under a rock and he finds the girl.
Yay,
She's
let's go
unharmed,
home.
and
Yay.
we go home. It's
We can
all
leave this
happily
forest
ever
forever.
after.
And
Let me ask,
This-
while Dyer is poking around, you guys do anything about the bodies?
why?
I thought I covered.
They're human
up-
garbage.
Just that's
I
fine
thought-
if that's your opinion. I'm just
Dyer doesn't.
I
I mean,
thought-
he kind of filleted one.
I thought I covered up the
Sydney.
guy that Dyer
did.
molested
That's
with his knife.
That's did.
Didn't molest. I filleted.
Hey, what's
Oh yeah, and then Dyer walked up to him and stabbed him, shanked him hard with his knife several
say,
times.
what's Hybrook doing with that ear he cut off? Is that going on your necklace?
What ear?
I don't know if there's a. I don't
You
think
cut
so.
his ear off last time. You said I'm taking this as a trophy.
I did not say any of that. It did not happen.
I'm pretty sure that's on record.
It's not on record.
I would really like this to be in character, where this is actually something he's saying because he's going crazy. I don't think he's quite that crazy
dude,
yet, but
Not going
Duke
crazy.
Mulberry,
not yet.
I did not cut off any ears. You need to settle down, find the girl, and go home.
I think the Duke comes
I'll be a
in.
bit better.
I think the Duke comes in as Dyer leaves because he didn't see Dyer stabbing the body, but he sees the body is messed up as Thomas is covering it, and he searches through and you find the guy's ID, and just after that, the Duke finds the money. Dyer, you go outside and you find just to the northeast of the camp or of the cabin, just so basically behind and to the right of it, you find a small foot trail that leads back off. And it looks like decently fresh tracks. Looks to be maybe like 3 sets of prints. Well, maybe even 4. 3 sets of footprints, larger, large man, large woman, whatever, and smaller, a smaller set of footprints to go with. Sometimes walk, sometimes drag, that lead off northwest back into the forest, probably back towards the trail, the two track logging trail.
So Dyer will go into the cabin and be like, "Hey, we got a trail. Let's go."
Okay.
And Dyer then goes to the trail and starts to follow it,
Okay.
not even taking any time to glance at the man he filleted in order to bandage himself up.
Well, that's right, because you
Wait, you filleted him?
he took,
like-
he took some of his
like
clothing, I think. didn't
You're
you?
gonna You're gonna
So
eat him later?
let me count back what I witnessed. Dyer walked in to the room, stabbed the guy in the chest several times, removed the cloth that he severed doing that, and wrapped it around his skull, and then walked out.
Yes. Now, whether you tell the Duke that or not is another story.
No, I totally just said that to the Duke.
Okay, good. Let me just step back out of it and let you guys talk, and then Dyer comes back a couple minutes later, tells you that, and then walks back out again. I think is that how that goes? That's the scene right there.
No, well, I'll tell you what. If he says that, then we'll have Dyer stick around for that to be said. Dyer just kind of like looks at both of them like, "Are you guys ready?"
Roy, Meadows like, in bloody hell.
Meadows is Australian now. Good.
No, he's not. He's a mix and a wash of many things. He is smoking again, though. He's almost chain smoking him at this point. Right, I'm ready to follow you. I want to get the hell out of here.
Just the accents.
Deal with it.
Yep.
With it.
Deal with it.
I'm putting on my professional face.
You're still like listening to Thomas's explanation about this, and then Dyer's is like, yeah. Anyway, we leaving or what?
Yeah,
We're leaving.
right. Of course.
Let's go.
Lead on, man.
Okay. So Sydney had a shotgun. He used pretty much the last of his ammunition. I don't know if there's an interest in taking a shotgun on top of what everybody else already has.
Dyer cannot carry anymore.
Yeah, I figure you're fine.
Figured Dyer had infinite space. Hammer space.
Okay.
That would be cool. A bag of endless. What is it called in D&D?
Bag of holding?
Maybe.
Cloak of many things.
I don't know.
Portable black hole.
There's also that. And we all know that you store the portable black hole inside the bag of holding. Sort of like, no. The one bag of holding into another one to create a vortex.
That creates a Hawking anomaly.
Yeah, so Dyer heads out to the trail.
If you turn your bag of holding inside out, and you can walk to the dungeon walls with it.
He heads out to the trail after letting everyone know that he didn't think twice about what he just did, and he's like, all right, whatever, let's go.
Meadows follows you. He has his gun in hand now. He's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He's got his whatever weapon he has with him out as well.
Dyer turns to him and is like, you got another cigarette?
Oh, Meadows has his 12-gauge shotgun. He's like, Roy, yep. Pulls it out, like taps one out of the pack, hands one to you.
Why are you talking differently?
I'm scared out of
Are we gonna do that?
I'm scared out of my bloody mind. And he lights it for you too, if you let him.
Yeah. Dyer says, like nods, like thanks, and he keeps trekking along.
These trees, the dead bodies. I mean, this is not just a manhunt. No, bloody manhunt. It's something else. Wait, let's see. Who was he talking to? He was talking to, I think, Thomas before. He's like, have you had dreams about the god? About the followers? About joining them?
I had dreams about.
No, he's talking to Dyer. They're both ahead of you two.
Oh, sorry.
okay,
Say
good.
that again.
He's like, he goes, have you had dreams about that, the entity, the cabin, and the figure in the strange clothes, asking you to come with us and bask in the glory of the God, the one true God and his eternal glory? Bro,
Yeah. Had a dream. Don't really make nothing of it, though.
It's so real. Dark, it's corruption spreading down his face. No eyes.
Yeah, dreams can be messed up.
And the trees around the cabin were, I swear they were alive or moving.
So on that, Dyer turns around and gets right in his face, and he's like, "Now that's what you need to worry about."
He stutters so much, like the cigarette falls out of his like hands and onto the ground. He's like, why?
Yeah, we can be like, he's walking like, and then when he hears like the trees are alive, he's like, that's what you need to be worried about.
You know the forest alive? I mean, oh God, it's so crazy saying it. So crazy. He picks up a cigarette. It's like a quarter of it left. I'm assuming unfiltered at this point, so not a lot.
Dyer's like, well, I don't know if alive is the word you want to say it, but I'll tell you what. I've been in this forest a long time. Some trees grow awfully fast. Ones that usually should take centuries are up in days.
Oh. He's captivated. And I think at this point the Duke and Thomas might be catching up that they are following along. And he's like, all right then, I'll keep my eyes peeled. And the trail will lead you back to the logging path about, I don't know, 150 yards north of where you went into it. So you're about 150 yards north of the dead evergreen that was your land point or landmark from before. So where are you guys going when you get back to the trail?
I thought we were following the trail that Dyer had.
That trail takes him back to the logging path, and then it disappears.
So one thing that wasn't mentioned in the recap is Dyer remembers about the extra trail from that camp.
Oh,
So he had suggested, and maybe it just was lost in the conversation, he had suggested going back there.
yes, the camp was back. I don't know, like a couple hours south of where you at now, right? Because you didn't have time to get there before dark the night before, so you stayed at the camp where the artists were, and on the north side of the camp, which was on the east side of the path, right? So here's the path, and the camp was on the east side or the right side, and the trail went off like this. And then you went up the trail today and found the evergreen on the left side, and the up on the northwest side, and then you came back down to the path just now. You can double back if you wish, but I'll leave that for you guys to discuss as you find yourselves on a logging trail once again.
It's the same trail, though, or do we pick up a new trail?
Nope, it's the same kind of two-track. You recognize that. We
were following the world's fattest man trail. That was what I remember hearing. And then we get to the logging tracks, and it just stops.
You were following the two-track. You went up and left to the cabin, and back down to the right, back to the logging path again. You followed a footpath up to the cabin, and then another footpath back down, a different one, right back to the same northbound.
Yeah, but from the cabin, you said we were following some big guy tracks. Right?
No, there was like 3 sets of footprints, like larger, just like adult-sized tracks is what I meant to say. And one set of smaller footprints, probably Jane, and whoever dragged her off.
And they were leaving the cabin area or going towards it?
From what he was tracking, I mean, he didn't really say. I just stated it was a regular success that the 4 sets of tracks went away from the cabin back to the path.
Well, you guys want to go back to the camp and take that other trail? The one where it looked like there was more than us?
That's the only option we have at the point, isn't it?
Well, that seems foolish. If we know the girl was here at the cabin and was taken from here, if we're still going to find her, and our best hope before somebody gets too far away from us is to follow her from these tracks.
It was to say that these people didn't go to the camp and drag them away. cabin's point A, the camp is point B, point C is wherever they went from there.
It's just speculative at this point.
All right.
You got another idea?
You have tracks leading away from the camp, from the cabin to the camp.
No.
We're back at the evergreen tree.
Right.
And if I understand it correctly from what Lucas said.
Oh, we're at the evergreen tree? I thought we were going north.
No, it sounds like there were two paths that went to the cabin. We basically went in one way and we went out another way.
I'll draw a quick
But they
map.
both led to the evergreen. So we're kind of back where we started to a degree, which is why Dyer's suggesting we go back to the camp.
Draw this so yeah, I can see what's going on here.
All right. Yeah.
I just hopped on Luke's Twitch right as it caught my yawn.
Wow, I wish I could spell. That would be great.
Why is that one so expensive?
So I feel like we went from up to here.
Yeah.
And then we kind of came like right back here to wherever that tree is.
Yep,
So
so you
Dyer's-
got to stay the night here in the artist camp. In the morning, you hiked up the 2-track, which is the 2 long round things, right? And then draw a shape. I should have made this. This is, the dead tree. And then you footpathed it up this footpath, found the hideout, and then found another path that he just scouted back to the same track.
So we're
So
not
this is a different path that goes to this track. But once we get to this track, it doesn't go anywhere else.
Nope.
So where does this track lead?
To the logging camp.
Mm-hmm.
The logging camp?
Yep.
Remember, that's where the
No.
truck. That's where the truck with the dynamite was going that you dropped your prisoner off with. And he said, "I can't give you a ride, but you can head north to it."
So, out of curiosity, is this the logging camp?
Yep.
You know, the one.
Yep.
Okay.
Been a long time, Thomas. Been a long time.
So, maybe we should head to the logging camp. I mean, if we lost the trail here, there's a good chance whatever it is followed this trail.
So, Mel's like, so the kidnappers have all been eradicated, right? But there's some other type of kidnappers or things out here that not only attacked the artist, they attacked that Texan with the big hat and his boy, and also attacked the kidnappers and took the girl. So, does that mean they also attacked the guys at the logging camp, maybe? Or, like, are they just wiping out anybody that's in the area? Like, who are they? Or what are they?
I don't know, but we're here to find the girl. The girl comes first, so I think we need to go find the girl.
Okay, I don't disagree. I just something, or there's like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That situation kind of messed up, but
How are they taking 6 artists and a father and son and 3 kidnappers? Well, 1 by himself and 2 together, and pinning one to a tree.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
What? Did
We
you
don't
see?
know.
Did you see that man pinned to the tree back there? He was like 6 feet in the air, pinned to a tree. How
Meadows.
does one do that?
Meadows.
He's like, Shh, that's my name, right?
It's not helping.
I grab Meadows by the shoulders and shake him gruffly and I say, "Good God, man, get a hold of yourself."
Get a hold of yourself.
Good God, Lemon.
He's like, it's not making sense, or it's extraordinary. I don't know.
Nothing makes sense. Let's find the girl. Go home.
So here's our options then. We go north to the wooden camp, logging camp, whatever the hell it is. We go back to the artist camp and we investigate that other path that we discovered, where it looks like people were dragged to and from. Sounds like we got 1 vote for the logging camp,
Logging camp.
2 votes for the logging camp. He looks at I forget. Sorry, what's his? He looks at Thomas. He's like, and he just kind of looks at him, like Dyer looks at him like just kind of expecting an answer.
I already gave you my answer.
Sorry, not Thomas. Meadows. Yes, Meadows.
I'm just following his grace.
So fine. Let's go to the logging camp.
Logging camp.
And then Dyer just starts walking towards the camp.
Okay. You guys can you're gonna go for a while. The sun comes up. It's getting rather warm again. It's coming through the trees. It's like easily coming on noon. And even in the middle
it's lunchtime, so they sit down and eat lunch for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Cool.
But before we do it, let's go ahead and do a round of spot hidden checks, just to have them from everybody. And I'll let you roll Meadows if you'd like
Just to make you paranoid.
Yep.
Slightly paranoid.
Do you want to do Meadows? Would you like me to?
Sure.
I got high success.
What am I doing again? Green or gray? I can never remember.
Should be green.
Oh, baby. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I'll do you, pig. I'll do you. And let's see what these results are like here. All right, spot hidden, fail, hard, extreme, and success. We got a whole round. All right, so that gives me time to think about it as we go ahead and take our 7-minute or so break. We'll be back a little bit after 9, and yeah, we'll see what happens next with the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game, Cthulhu-Goo Amidst the Ancient Trees. See you in just a second.